Hey, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and DJ freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, I show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. So I'm back. I haven't made some content in a few days, I realized. I did a live stream with Crypto Bliss, Kiari Dukas, on Friday, and I took some time this weekend to just have some family time. It's very important, and just really was having a lot of nice talks with my wife and just like planning stuff for the next couple months, and it felt really good. And so now I'm just ready. I'm still been keeping up with the news, and I want to give you guys the best content I possibly can. Thank you so much for the new subscribers, and my goal right now is just to get past that 1,000 mark, guys. So help me with this. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified, so you get dinged immediately when I upload new content, and let's just get right into it. So we're going to be talking about a few things. You know, we got Sam Bankman-Fried is making these wild requests in jail. You know, I think he was just very, very sheltered, obviously. And so the Doge creator unveils new thing about Sam Bankman-Fried. So Billy Marcus, who created the original meme coin Doge together with Jack Palmer in 2013 and an ActiveX app user, after collapse of the FTX crypto giant in November 2022, Marcus criticized Sam Bankman-Fried heavily, even when the latter admitted his wrongdoings on TV, apologized to customers and creditors publicly on Twitter. But now Marcus published a post saying that the most famous vegan is Sam Bankman-Fried. Thus, Marcus' disaffection to SBF seems to have taken on a new angle. So remember, boys and girls, the most famous vegan is Sam Bankman-Fried. So FTX managers are seeking to get payments made to celebrities recovered, according to a recent article published by Bloomberg. FTX Group advisors, who are currently managing the bankrupt exchange, is striving to pay the funds back to the creditors, seeking an opportunity to recover the money which SBF paid to celebrities to endorse and promote FTX before it sank. So this is like Shaquille O'Neal. This is Tom Brady. There are so many people and celebrities that got caught up in this whole debacle. So if we can find the Twitter, or the X article here, I need to find it. It is, let's see where it is. There it is. Okay, so we have, liquidators were counting token prices on the day of filing and consider the 529 million of FTT to be liquid in this calculation, as well as 685 million of Solana, which would mega nuke the Sol market. So this is huge, guys. So if you look at this list right here, this is a big list. So we're going to go right into this thread, and we'll click on this picture here. We'll get it big. So we got Solana, we got FTT, we got BTC, Ethereum, Aptos, Doge is on this list, Matic, this is BitTorrent. We have TON, XRP, and a stable coins. And then look at this. This is 1.2, I guess billion, or it mixed includes crypto held at third-party exchanges. So this is just crazy. So that's just a huge amount. So this is a lot of crypto. So I think the biggest one that we can look at here is Sol. And if we look at Sol right now, and we're just going kind of off on this data here, and looking at the Sol price right now, Solana is sitting at $18, and it's looking like, you know, on the 7-day, it's down 6% on the daily. It's down, 8% on the 7-day. On the monthly, it's down 26%. And you can see from its all-time high, it is down. It's down substantially. So there's a lot of connection with FTX and the Solana ecosystem and the token specifically. So we need to see how we can be safe in the market with these tokens, and see when these things are going to be liquidated onto the market or sold off onto the market. And so we have to watch. We have to keep our eye on the news and just kind of see, because this is good news to keep up with, because if you are holding any of these tokens, then you need to be prepared for some price volatility. So we're going to talk about also how the SEC is just basically firing everyone, or not firing everyone. They're suing everyone, and I'm saying fired because they need to fire Gary Gensler, and I think that is coming up in the cards. There's a lot of people that are talking and saying that Gary Gensler is going to either resign or he's gonna get fired and replaced with someone else by 2024, probably before the new year. Because then they can start the new year fresh and into the new election year. So that seems like a good play for me. If I were in any of those positions in that sector, that Gary would definitely have to be pushed out or weeded out essentially before the new election year comes in, because it's really like there's so much baggage with Gary Gensler and all these cases right now, and a lot of it is not really looking good for Gary, and his reputation is basically now is preceding him, and it's not looking good. So, and for the overall crypto market and for the United States to have a chance to even survive, we need to have some better leaders in those government sectors. And because basically we're paying for their salaries and with our tax dollars, and it's being used like shit. So we need to get that stuff straightened out. So we also want to talk about Dogecoin as being a mega play. It's just a mega play in terms of long-term view of what payments can be on X, and in terms of the most silly outcome out of all of the outcomes, being that Dogecoin is one of the top used currencies in the world. And I think that if you look at this, I love looking at the Google trends, and I love comparing it against the other popular dog meme coin, Shiba Inu, and because it has similar traction, it's got a similar community, and if you look at the interest in terms of just where the base interest is, we have and Shiba Inu has a lot of traction in Canada and in Russia. And then if you look, about a half split. And then same with Dogecoin, has a lot of traction in the United States, South America, and a lot in Argentina. So it's really, really cool to look at this. And then if we were to just clear this really quick and look at the trend here, this is when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live. This is when Elon Musk changed the Twitter logo to the Shiba Inu dog, classic dog meme picture. We're going to see another spike here. It's just look at the time. Boom, boom. And then right here, we're going to see another spike. It's going to happen. I really believe that Dogecoin is going to be one of the catalysts that pulls us into another bull market. And along with Ethereum and Bitcoin, it's just going to it's going to carry together. Now, if you do see, we do have a bit of a bear flag. If you're looking at this right now, obviously we broke down out of that flag. And if we're looking and comparing to what's happening with the dollar. The dollar is gaining strength. This is something that a lot of people are in, the traders and the big TA guys are analyzing the Dixie, because you can, I made the analysis here. You look here, and this was this in the same point where the dollar gained massive strength and started to uptrend up into 115. And then at the same time, if you looked at the Bitcoin chart on that same frame, if you're looking at the daily, if I still have it circled in here, you can see, I think I still have it. It is right. Did I delete that? I think it was, yeah. So if we look at the date and we go here, it was like March 2020, March 2022. We go here, March 2022. Yeah, right here. And you can see around that same area right here is where we started to like break down substantially. So that's why I think the TA guys make that correlation. You see a big spike in the strength of the dollar, and that happened right here. And then you can see we broke down. But from there, though, when you're looking at this, and I have this on the futures chart, if you're looking at the futures chart, this is where we started to we hit the low here, and now we're on that trend line. But now you can see that we just had that bearish divergence right here. We've had all these different fake outs. We had one here, we had one here, and you can see now we're just kind of sitting at this point where we don't have much volume. It's looking like we could go lower, because did we fill this gap that was in the 21,000 range? We filled this one, but are we trying to go lower? Are we trying to go even lower? If you look, it's not looking good. If you're looking at a pattern here of a possible more move to the downside, you could be looking at 25. You could be looking at, it going into the levels of 24,000, going back into the 24,000 range, which I know would just be so lame. But at the same time, if you're looking at the zoom out picture, you have to look at this trend line, and you have to look at Bitcoin and the overall market on this trend, because this is the direction that we're heading. We got 1, 2, 3. We're going to, it's just going to take some time, but at the same time, you can see here where we have levels where we moved very fast, 28% in a matter of, what is this right here? 12 days, so just in a matter of a week, moving 28% can happen. It can happen, but we have to have news. We have to have catalysts. We have to have something. We need something. That's what we need. We need something in the market. We need some good news. We need approvals of these ETFs. We need the SEC to stop fooling around and just I don't know what a Bogarden, just something, just blocking, just doing all the things to basically delay the uptrend. All of this is just crap news. If a lot of the TA guys right now are explaining that there's never been a time where the price of an asset is not correlating with the fundamentals of what is happening with Bitcoin, and that's a lot to do with this crap with the SEC and the regulation and the fear and the sentiment in the market with companies and institutions feeling like they can't fully go in on crypto. And that's why we only see 1.5 trillion in the market. You know, right now, if you look at the overall market at crypto, you know, you look at the overall market right now, and it's only at 1 trillion. And you look at the overall valuation, like what's Tesla worth? You know, what's the market cap of Tesla? Market cap of Tesla is 778 billion. That means they're almost close to a trillion itself, just Tesla. So if you're looking at crypto in terms of adoption and world adoption, that's nothing. That's nothing. So you got to think, when we were in the 2 trillion range, that was when we were in the bull market. We were basically in the bull market. So, you know, you're looking like right here, like, look, see, you know, that first crazy bull market, 2018, everyone talked about. Here's that initial crazy 2021 pump. And then we really saw it pump. And that's 2.9 trillion. So we're at 1 trillion. Imagine having the valuations, these companies having the valuations of companies like Tesla, like Amazon, like Apple. It's just going to be huge. So I just suggest you guys start looking at the market zoomed out and start doing some analysis and looking at things that you want to acquire before the bull run starts, because the bull run is not just going to be like this giant god candle. It's going to be news, pump, retrace, pump, more trust in the market. Emotions are going to get better. We're not going to feel depressed. We're going to feel like there's momentum. Then that's when more money is going to come in. Then that's when people are going to feel better. I really believe that. I feel like now I've seen it. I've felt those same emotions. And now I just want to learn my lesson and make sure I got enough money in this market to be able to not lay in bed at night going like, why didn't I just no? You know, just being like, because you just don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy at the dinner table, you know, that has the spoon and the caviar, that's explaining, you know, to your wife how this was possible, you know, or to your friends, you know, just something, I don't know, lame example, but, you know, something can be said about feeling those pressures and feeling those emotions in the bear market, and you get discouraged. But I think DCA and dollar cost averaging is the way. And, you know, Dogecoin. And I think if you just look behind me right there, those are my personal plays. It is not financial advice, and I'm not an advisor at all. This is just a crypto journey and a entertainment channel for you guys to get the value and see what I am doing to, in hopes, inspire you to get into crypto. And I think Dogecoin, Cardano, Ethereum, and Bitcoin are things that are like the blue chips for me. So if I'm going to DCA into something, that is what I am personally doing, and I want to fill my bags with as much of those as possible. And I think that with Elon Musk popping Dogecoin into the minds of the world, we are going to see some major moves coming here in the next couple months with X payments. And by the way, guys, if you haven't followed me on X, follow me on here. Check out my channel. Check out all my socials. Check out my website. Check out all my stuff. Leave some feedback. And guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys watching my stuff. This has been fun. And I love making these videos. You know, I was off for just a couple days and I was thinking, man, when am I going to make a video? And I was like, I'm just going to make a video of just me talking and just, you know, share my thoughts about the overall market, talk about, you know, altcoins, talk about a couple news articles, and just hopefully you guys get some value out of it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bitcoin to the moon.